Until the moment the woman's wig was pulled off, the husband regretfully realized that the reason she had filed for divorce was because she had been diagnosed with a serious illness. Not long before, she had found out that she had a terminal disease and had only 1 month left to live. She had wanted to go home and say a proper goodbye to her husband, but when she arrived, she saw clothes scattered all over the floor. Though she wasn't surprised, it was because this was already the 99th time her husband had deliberately staged a scene to make her ask for a divorce. And this time, he finally got what he wanted. She handed him the divorce papers and told him that if he would do 5 more things for her, she would disappear completely. He agreed without hesitation. The first thing was for her to accompany him to a charity gala. The pieces displayed at the gala were her past works. She wanted to bid on one of her own pieces, but her husband called out a higher price. She thought he had bought the painting as a gift for her, but he only wanted to humiliate her in public, so he sent the painting to another woman. Mocked by everyone around her, she ran out in tears. Not long after, she was hospitalized because her condition had worsened. He called her and pushed her to tell him what the second task was. She asked him to go with her to the city where they had gotten married, but just as they arrived at the airport, that woman called him. He ended up abandoning his wife and left her alone at the airport. When she saw that woman proudly post the painting on social media, she was heartbroken. After that, she traveled to that city by herself. She stayed there for a few days, but her body didn't have much time left, so she decided to head back as soon as possible. But when she got off the plane, she saw her husband and that woman together. She tried to leave quietly, but he angrily kicked over her luggage and accused her of ignoring him on purpose. She didn't say a word and just silently picked up her scattered belongings. Then she went back to her room, but that woman barged into her room and started insulting her. In a fit of anger, she slapped the woman hard. When her husband saw that, he harshly scolded her. Then the woman pretended to be the victim and ran off. That moment, she stopped her husband and told him that the third task was for him to stay there. To get the divorce, he reluctantly agreed to stay. Soon it was time for the fourth task. By then, her hair had all fallen out from the treatment. To hide her illness, she lied and said she had just changed her hairstyle. The amusement park, she asked him to ride the Ferris wheel with her. But then that woman showed up there. Without hesitation, he got into one of the cars. She had no choice but to sit in the one next to them. Watching the two of them act so intimate, she finally broke down and sobbed uncontrollably. Later, she woke up in the hospital again. Several days passed, and her husband never came to see her. That moment, she finally understood that no matter what she did, he would never love her. So she told him that the last thing she wanted was for him to cook her a meal. They went to the supermarket together and bought a lot of ingredients. Watching him busy in the kitchen, she felt incredibly happy, but that brief peace was soon shattered. That woman suddenly showed up, and the meal had actually been prepared for her. Feeling hurt, she got up and started to leave. That woman tried to stop her but accidentally pulled off her wig. Everyone stood there in shock, frozen in place.